I'm kind of a plastic patty. An Irish American is a person whose origins are Irish, and my grandmother was from Fermanagh. I guess I qualify as an Irish American because I've been involved in a number of things that were to do with Ireland in my adult years.
When Feeney arrived in Ireland in the early 1980s, the country was in the grip of a desperate recession. Unemployment and emigration were at record levels. There was little investment in industry or education. Things were bleak.
He begun routinely spending time in Ireland and doing what he always does. He goes to some place and he walks around and he sniffs around and he talks to people, and it's this entrepreneurial seeking mode.
Feeney had had first-hand experience of the benefits of education, and he quickly spotted a real need in Ireland.
Irish education had not kept pace, and I just had the experience in my life of realizing that it's with educated people that you can achieve more. And so we wanted to reinforce the structures of the universities.
One of the cities in Ireland in most need of investment in third-level education was Limerick. The people of Limerick had been campaigning for a university for years. Ed Walsh, the young head of Limerick's existing National Institute, had big ambitions to convert it from a small campus into a top-level university. The odds were stacked against him.
The thing about Chuck Feeney is that he likes the underdog, and Limerick was the underdog. First of all, Limerick is physically a little bit separate from other places, and the institution was a new institution which was bucking the trend. Ed Walsh was introducing new thinking into a rather stultified higher education system in Ireland, and was not welcomed for that. Those are the sort of people that Chuck Feeney likes. Mavericks.
A very unassuming man on a first encounter, just because he dressed so badly and was so self-effacing. A very ordinary kind of guy. He could have stepped off a tractor in County Clare. And when he came into my office in Limerick, most Americans would have a quick encounter and someone would take them away and see the building. This man had read, and he was profoundly knowledgeable about Ireland and its predicament and the trouble and the potential. So something clicked.
We did a lot of bricks and mortar at the very beginning because some of the things that we wanted to do, for example, here in Ireland, were going to require buildings at universities, student accommodation, libraries, and that sort of stuff.
Chuck says, look, you've got one chance to do something extremely well. The country does not have a purpose-designed concert hall. Why don't we bring in the best designer we can? I know one in New York. He flew in, and we'll design a world-class concert hall that Ireland can be proud of and the university can be proud of. By the way, you can design it in such a way that it will meet the needs of students and conferrings and everything else. So this was the first major project.
The anonymity which had been crucial to the success of his business became an obsession with Feeney. As the buildings went up, maintaining the veil of secrecy became the condition of any grants the foundation made.
The joke used to be in the trade that AP was synonymous with anonymous.
He explained to me that if we revealed who was providing the funding, it would cease. It was very strange trying to explain to faculty and staff here where the money was coming from. Was I involved in the drugs business or something like that? Because these magnificent buildings were rising out of the ground, and we couldn't explain really who was doing it.
In 1989, Limerick finally got its university, and as the campus grew, so too did jobs and opportunities in the city and beyond.
No matter what way you look on campus, you can find Chuck Feeney's mark.
The thing he liked about the university program was that there were buildings, there was bricks and mortar. You could kick them, you could touch them, you could feel them. They were there.
Those who knew him before said that being transformed, he was much happier and he was really enjoying life. The more he gave, the more he enjoyed it. It was quite amazing.
The effect of Feeney's donations to Limerick and other universities was slowly transforming the country. But these investments would be dwarfed by the sheer scale of the next phase of the project.